What's going on, everybody? Jason X back here with another Power of Positivity video. Today, let's talk about self-esteem. That's a fucking that's something very fragile, very fucking fragile. When you lose your self-esteem, you start losing the ability to see yourself in a positive manner, to see yourself the way you are and accept who you are as you are, flaws, quirks, everything and all. That self-esteem is fucking essential. When you don't like or love who you are, it will definitely affect you mentally. It definitely affect the way you interact with people, the way you approach life, the way you make decisions. It's self-esteem is something that we all need, but not a lot of us really have. A lot of us have all those doubts. A lot of us don't feel like we're good enough because we've been told that our whole life or whatever. Self-esteem, like, okay, say men, for example. Now, society basically, if you want to be successful or whatever else and be accepted, you got to have the six pack, the big arms, you got to have the deep voice, the big bank account, the truck, the house, whatever. That's the way society makes it. So with women, it's, again, same thing. When you're looking at self-esteem, it's, you want to have beautiful hair, nice nails, nice makeup, you want to be beautiful. A lot of girls, they want to have nice big chest, nice tight ass, flat stomach, nice legs, because that's what society has told us, that's what's hot, that's what's sexy. Now, I've said this 1,000 times at least in my life, and I've told this to many women. A woman is never going to look more beautiful than she does very first thing in the fucking morning, because that's when she's her purest. She hasn't been corrupted by the world yet. And it's the same with men. A guy should never look more handsome to a woman than first thing in the morning. Again, because the world hasn't corrupted them yet. Right after they open their eyes and they're just starting to wake up, to me, that's when any human, man or woman, is the most beautiful. It doesn't matter what you look like, how big you are, small you are, white you are, black you are, native you are. None of that shit matters. And the only time that shit actually matters is when you're stuck in your own head, and that's something that we don't need to be focusing on. We all need to see ourselves the way we are. Now, yeah, okay. Some of you might be saying, okay, wait, hold on a second. You were 307 pounds and you didn't love yourself. You didn't accept yourself for the way you were. No, you're right, because I was unhealthy. And now I'm doing what I want, or sorry, what I need to get myself back into where I should be, where I should have always been my entire life, healthy, like most people are. I, however, let myself go, and with that, self esteem completely fucking dropped. Of course it does. How could it not? When you look at yourself in a negative manner, it's really easy to get lost, and it's really easy to overthink. It's really easy to uh, over exaggerate, basically, because you start seeing all these flaws in yourself, and then you start exploiting them, and then you find more things to exploit, and then you just start tearing yourself down, and your self-esteem becomes absolutely nothing. I've been there. It's not a fun place to be. Again, it goes back to the whole, me battling with my depression and shit like that. So it's really easy for me to look down on myself, especially having, so many people throughout my life tell me that I am a piece of shit. Tell me that I'm not going to amount to anything, that I'm not going to succeed, that whatever. That's, back then I took all that shit to heart. And it's really hard not to when people say shit like that to you. It's something that's personal. They're attacking you for who you are as a human, and that's just not right. So, with self-esteem, you got to give yourself credit. Let go of your past. I look at myself now and I'm proud of who I am. Not just because I lost 109 pounds, not just because I'm bulking up, not just because, I've come so far from that deep, deep fucking hole I was in. You don't get much more closer to the pits of hell than where I was at. And I was able to scratch, claw, and fight my way back up. I was able to pull myself out of that fucking darkness. And I was able to start giving myself some self esteem, some self respect, some self confidence. My determination for the life that I want completely impacts my self esteem. If I have low self esteem and I don't like myself, then my determination is going to be shit. My inspiration would be gone. I have to believe that everything that I've done in my life has brought me to this very moment, this very second, talking to you on this video. Every decision that I've made, every path that I've gone down, right or wrong, has led me to here. Now I can look at myself after a very long time and be proud of who I am, because I know that I'm finally getting off my ass and I'm doing the work. I'm putting in the effort. I am doing everything I possibly can to make myself a better man every day. I haven't taken a day off from working out in over 3 months. And I'm not bragging. It's part of my life now. It's part of my routine. I wake up, brush my teeth, use the bathroom, give myself my pep talk in the fucking mirror, set my 3 goals for the day, and then I hit my cardio or my weights. It's just my routine. And when you get into a routine, life becomes a lot more simple because your mind already anticipates what's going to happen. Now, at night, I try my best. And everybody who knows me, I don't sleep so well. I really don't. I never have at night. Um, but I started giving myself a pep talk at night about a week ago now, and just giving myself some reassurance before I go to bed. And surprisingly, it's helping. Last night, got another great night's sleep. The last 2 nights, I've got over 8 hours of sleep. And for me, that's fucking unreal. That's usually 2 or 3 nights right there. But getting back to the self esteem, I see people checking me out. I see people I haven't seen in a long time, and they're just blown away by the difference. And if any of you have known me at 300 plus pounds and see me now, you know the huge difference. For those of you who only know me at this because you've only been watching videos or whatever, or maybe you're just a new friend on Facebook or whatever, this is the only version of me that you know. But trust me, there was a much fatter version, and that self-esteem that I had and that self-respect was gone. But now, through hard work, dedication, believing in myself, knowing that I'm a good fucking person, giving myself the credit that I fucking deserve, has changed my mentality. My self-esteem is up. I look at myself in the mirror and I look at arms, okay? It's a little hard to see on that. And I'm not trying to brag, but this is just something that gives me some self-esteem. I'm getting muscles now. And I'm fucking happy. That makes me happy. And I'm not doing it because that's what society tells me I should look like. I'm doing it because it's something that truly makes me happy. And that's what you have to do. You have to find something that is going to truly inspire you and change you. Because the second that you start putting all that effort into something positive, instead of using all that negative energy to convince yourself that you don't want to do it, or you're not good enough, or you're not smart enough, or you don't have the time, whatever, it all affects you, and it's going to affect you every fucking day until you start changing your own mindset. You have to do it. Nobody can do it for you. I can tell you some tools on how to do it, which I do with these videos, which is really the only thing I really can offer, because at the end of the day, there's nobody that can change your fucking mind except for you. So if you're happy where you're at, that is great. There's nothing greater in the world than being at peace with who you are and your life, and you're loving every day. That is phenomenal. That's what we all want. That's what I want. I'm damn near there. If I can get that employment, that'll really put me over the top and give me that last hurdle that I need. And again, it'll happen. It's just a matter of time. So play my waiting game, do my life, ride the wave, man. Fucking destiny's gonna play out as it should. I'm gonna ride the wave, and I'm gonna enjoy every fucking day I can while I'm on this side of the fucking ground. As long as I'm alive, it's a great fucking day. It's a new day, new opportunity. For forever, I refuse to ever allow my self-esteem to be crushed by others. I lived like that for so many years. A lot of us have. We always try to please others. We try to please our friends. We try to please our kids. We try to please our spouse. We try to please our boss. We're always trying to please other people. And we don't take enough time to please ourselves. And I know that sounds wrong. You know that's not what I mean. With the whole self-esteem, if you don't believe in yourself, you have no self-esteem. So you're constantly in a dark place. Anytime you're alone, you're probably thinking negative shit. You're driving, you're probably listening to fucking sad music. Maybe you're crying because everything's getting to you. There's nothing wrong with crying. Fuck, let that shit out. It's a natural human emotion. But if you're noticing that you're in these dark places either more often or for longer periods of time, if you're noticing it, that's your first step. That's your first step, is recognizing that something's not right. Your next step is you need to decide what you're going to do about it. For me, as far as my depression and anxiety and PTSD and all my mental shit, again, everybody knows it's my music and my cardio. That's what cleanses me. That's what puts me in my happy place. That's what raises my self-esteem. I go and do leg day like today, and I do 40 sets of fucking stairs all the way up and down the energy center throughout my fucking cardio workouts, and it raises my self-esteem because at the end of it I can look back and be like, holy shit, I fucking did that. I accomplished it, and I did it first thing in the morning, so it's already started my day off great. No matter what happens from here, I've already got a fucking victory. And I love starting my day off with a victory. It raises my self-esteem, it raises my confidence. And that's why I implore everybody, find something you're passionate about and give it everything, give it all you got. At the end of the day, the way you view yourself really is up to you. If you want to look at yourself in a more positive manner and you want to be more happy and confident in who you are, you're going to take the steps necessary. And trust me, there's nothing worse than realizing that fucking you're the person that's been holding yourself back. When I realized I was the person holding myself back my entire fucking life, man, talk about a wake up call. That's when I had to start changing things, and everything started falling into place at the same time. And the happier, the more positive I created for myself, the more positivity I put into my mind, the happier I became, and the happier my life became. More better things started happening. I met better people. Me and my son, we started doing new things. And we're both expanding our minds and our creative juices on everything. We're both learning how to skate, which is a great father-son thing to do. And again, I'm not that great at it, but my mind tells me that if you keep doing this, you're gonna be good at it. And I want to set a goal over the fucking next winter. I want to join a fucking hockey league. I'm 35. I don't know if there's one around here in Cold Lake that I can qualify for, but if there is, that's a goal I'd like to set because I fucking love hockey. And now I'm learning how to skate and everything else. So goals, 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 goals. And my fucking self-esteem, my self-confidence is growing every fucking day. You guys really fucking help. I'm not gonna lie. When someone tells me I inspire them, that gives me that holy fuck, I'm actually doing something good. And that on the days that are hard when you're stuck in your head, like I have, like we all have, um, little things like that can really bring you right back out of it really quick. That dark shit just fucking disperses so much faster when you just start thinking of all the things you're blessed for, all the things that you're thankful for, like good people, whether I've met you or not, completely irrelevant. And by that I mean when you show your love and support, it doesn't matter whether I know you in person, whether I know you, through a keyboard or a screen or whatever. I take that shit personally, and that it all hits me the same, whether I've known you 20 years, 10 years, 10 minutes, or I've never met you in person. When someone tells me I inspire them, that gives me that drive and that makes me feel like a good person. It raises my self-esteem and it makes me more confident in what I'm doing. It gives me that fucking drive. And I'm so thankful to everybody who's sharing their story, leaving a comment, a like, anything. You know, if you're watching this on Facebook and you want to keep following, you can follow me on YouTube at Jason X Power of Positivity. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to follow me on Facebook, you can follow me on John MG McKay on Facebook. Anyway, everybody, I hope you guys have a wonderful fucking day. And tonight, today, anytime, give yourself some credit. Tell yourself that you're doing a good job. Convince yourself because you really are. If you're actually putting in some effort and you're really trying to make the day count, whether it's work, school, home, whatever, as long as you're putting in the effort, you're moving in the right direction. When you start having negative thoughts, try and right away. Just try this for one day. As soon as you have a negative thought, try and think of a positive thought right away. Something that's going to bring you out of that and make you happy, make you smile. Think of your kids, think of your wife, think of a payday. Maybe you got some extra cash coming in this week, or maybe even saving because you want to get something. Think of something that's going to snap you right back out. I'm telling you, if you do this over and over, like anything else in life, it becomes routine. Your mind will automatically start training itself to stop looking at the negative, or at least recognizing when there's a negative thought starting and trying to change it into a positive already, because your mind wants you to be happy. Your mind doesn't want you to be negative. The only reason that you're negative is because of all the negative shit you've been through in your life. That's what brings the negativity. And because there's so much more negativity throughout life than there is positivity, your mind is automatically trained to think negative. Hence why the power of positivity is what I'm trying to preach and what I'm trying to, you know, get out there to so many people, because like I said, I've got so many good friends that are good people, and they beat themselves up like I do, and I'm doing it less and less now, but I still do it. Nobody's perfect. We all fuck up, we all slip, we all stumble. Get up, dust yourself off, put your shoes back on, and get fucking moving again. Because the only time you're gonna fucking fail is if you allow yourself to fail. If you give up on yourself. Anytime you fucking stumble or fall or whatever, it's not a failure. It's a fucking life lesson that you're learning. Use it as a stepping stone onto greater successes. Anyway, that's the end of this video today for fucking self-esteem. I hope you guys fucking take some of my tips, and if they do start working, I implore you, look more into the power of positivity. I mean, even if you're not going to try this stuff for your own self-esteem or whatever, I mean, it's completely up to you. I'm going to keep making videos because I know what it does for me, and the people are that actually put in that time and effort into themselves, they're telling me the same thing. So I mean, if people are able to actually change their wow, I'm so fucking tongue tied. If people are actually able to change their train of thought, isn't it worth it for yourself, for a better life? You're going to be with yourself the rest of your natural born life till the day you die, and you're going to spend a lot of that time up in your mind. So again, why have it be a negative place? If you can learn how to retrain your fucking mind so you're happy, even say 10% more every day, isn't that 10% worth it? Isn't it worth it to give yourself that natural happiness so it's automatic? You don't have to try and force it. You don't have to try and put on a fake smile or just convince yourself. No, it'll become automatic. Anyway, I'm going to end this video now. I'm going to go hit some weights and probably smoke a joint, watch some more Sons of Anarchy, and enjoy the rest of my fucking day. I hope you guys all have a terrific day. I love y'all. Jason X out.